The federal government has tasked teachers in the country to improve their capacity by furnishing themselves with modern teaching methods that will improve the learning of students in the country. Vice President Professor Yemi Osinbajo made this call during the commemoration of the 2022 International Teachers' Day in Abuja, saying, "Government will continue to provide the right environment for teachers to equip themselves nationwide."
It emphasizes the importance of teachers to education and formation. It also introduces the important responsibility that teachers themselves have, that is to be at the cutting edge of advancement in education, and especially the use of technology and modern teaching methods.
I wish to commend UNESCO for instituting this annual celebration for teachers, and particularly for what UNESCO did to acknowledge the sacrifices and ingenuity of teachers in responding to the challenges posed by COVID-19 pandemic. It is universally accepted that the teaching profession is a noble one. Regrettably, however, over time, the place of teachers in our society has come to be less appreciated. Their roles were relegated, and their welfare was ignored. Our teachers, especially at the basic and secondary school levels, have been at the receiving end of some of the most unfavorable and sometimes intolerable policies, practices, and experiences. Yet, despite this paradox, I note with enormous debt of gratitude to the NUT, the umbrella association of all teachers in Nigeria, that it never called out its members on strike or stopped catering to the educational needs of our children throughout my tenure as Minister of Education. They even instituted awards for state and non-state actors who demonstrate commitment to the welfare of teachers and the promotion of educational development generally. It is therefore not surprising that this strategy has proved more productive as we have witnessed the gradual improvement in the last few years. I recall with satisfaction the progress that has been recorded under this administration, when President Muhammad Buhari unveiled a comprehensive policy to redress, reposition, and refocus the teaching profession in Nigeria exactly 2 years ago at this very venue. The scorecard is heartwarming, but I am the first to acknowledge that there are still problems and there is still a long way ahead of us to travel before we reach our desired destination. The National Salaries, Incomes and Wages Commission has completed work on the reviewed remuneration packages for teachers in both basic and secondary schools, including the provision for rural posting allowance, science teachers allowance, and peculiar allowance. The implementation of this is awaiting the conclusion of consultations with state governments and the National Assembly.
Today on World Teachers' Day, we celebrate the critical role of teachers in transforming learners' potential by ensuring they have the tools they need to take responsibility for themselves, for others, and for the planet. We call on countries to ensure that teachers are trusted and recognized as knowledge producers, reflective practitioners, and policy partners.